So the third and final... Okay, get yourself together. Focus.
Welcome to Sense and Sensibility, where we like to talk about money without the stress. My name is Chris, and I'm here today with my good friend.
I'm Phil.
And a special guest as well. In today's episode, we're going to be breaking down some common debt myths that just aren't true. These are things people believe because they've heard them over and over through social media, friends, family, but they're just holding people back and actually from taking control of their debt.
So the first myth people think about when paying off their debt is that they have to make more money. Listen, getting out of debt is about managing what you have, then making more money. Start with cutting expenses and tackling your high interest debt first.
No, man, I totally agree, right? So next myth I've heard, second on our list, is if I just ignore my debt, I'll eventually just figure it out. And honestly, I tell people all the time, spoiler alert, you just won't. You don't. Debt doesn't disappear. It compounds, it grows on itself. The longer you wait, the harder it gets to manage. It's honestly all because of interest rates. And I think a lot of people forget about that, very large interest rate that's always, anywhere from 20 to 29%. These variable interest rates are a killer.
So the third and final myth most people think about is I'm so deep in debt, my only option is bankruptcy. And that's just wrong. Debt relief programs, consolidation loans, and working with a debt consultant can help you dig out of that hole without the long-term effects of bankruptcy. And I think our guest here would agree that trusting the wrong advice can hold you back. Isn't that right?
Done with Debt is a tremendous solution, folks. They know how to tackle debt and bring relief to hardworking Americans. If you're ready to take control, Done with Debt is where you start. Absolutely first class. Just the best. Give them a call today.
So go ahead and share in the comments. I'm curious to see what's floating around out there. So I want to know, what's one myth about debt that you have heard and always believed? Debunking these myths is crucial to getting out of debt faster, right? It's not about how much you make. It's all about how you manage what you have. And ignoring it, that'll just make it worse. If you found any of these tips helpful, as always, be sure to subscribe for more no-nonsense advice. And check our latest episode where we dive into budgeting tricks and tips that actually work. And as always, keep your sense and sensibilities in check.